The Italian National Institute of Urban Planning, INU, was founded in 1930 to promote building and urban planning studies and disseminate planning principles. Its statute, approved in 1949, defines INU as an institution of high culture and legally recognized technical coordination. Article 1. INU is organized as a free, no-profit association of organizations and individuals that consistently pursues its statutory, cultural, and scientific goals, doing research in the various fields of urban planning, continuously updating and renewing urban planning culture and techniques, and the dissemination of a social culture of issues relating to the city, territory, environment, and cultural heritage. INU actively collaborates with institutions and public administration, and 2 years ago it presented to Parliament a proposal for a law on the principles of land management, which could fill a gap in the Italian planning system. INU is a member of the European Council of Town Planners, and in 1997 was recognized as an environmental protection association by the Ministry of the Environment. The Italian National Institute of Urban Planning engages with the theme of housing through a multi-sided approach that combines cultural advocacy, institutional positioning, and project-based knowledge exchange on the multiple side forms of housing.
I am Gianni Biagi. I'm the CEO of Urbit. The most prominent expression of INU commitment on housing users is Urban Promo, the Institute's flagship annual event organized jointly with its operational arm, Urbit. Structured around the 4 thematical pillars: urban regeneration, social housing, ecological transition, and digital culture, Urban Promo has consistently dedicated one of its core strengths to housing. The social housing strand addresses emerging housing needs, including senior housing, student accommodation, co-living arrangements, and European instruments for affordable housing, brought together leading institutional partners, including Fondazione Cariplo, Fondazione Sviluppo e Crescita di Cassa di Risparmio di Torino, Fondazione di Cassa di Risparmio di Firenze e Cassa Depositi e Prestiti Real Asset SGR, confirming the event's role as a national reference point for practitioners and policymakers alike. Finally, to the Premio Urbanistica Urban Planning Awards, INU recognizes and disseminates concrete examples of good practice in social housing, co-housing, and neighborhood regeneration schemes with a strong social residential dimension. These activities position INU as a knowledge hub and institutional advocate, fostering debate, building networks across sectors, shaping policy proposals, and promoting the integration of housing into mainstream urban planning practice.
My name is Laura Pogliani, and I am a member of the National Institute of Urbanism in Italy. INU, its name, is an association where special planners as professional, academics, and public officers can meet, learn from each other, and discuss within groups and in public events. The main topics of its working groups, named communities, regard the current challenges for urban planning. One of these crucial challenges concerns the housing issue. I am the coordinator of the community named Policies and Services for Social Housing that considers housing policies at the intersection of public and social welfare policies and the urban planning framework. Its aim is to balance social and spatial inequalities through planning tools, and these inequalities we observe are growing stronger and stronger in the contemporary cities. Through the years, our community has worked to recognize housing demands and needs and to valorize the local and the regional experiences, the ongoing production and maintenance of public and social housing in the absence of a real national policy and of real rules.
I am Francesco Sbetti, and I am the president of INU Edizioni. INU Edizioni is the publishing house of the Italian National Institute of Urban Planning. Since its foundation in 1995, it has supported the Institute's cultural and scientific mission. Our main publications are the journals Urbanistica, founded in 1932, and Urbanistica Informazione. Urbanistica offers a wide and critical perspective on planning in Italy and abroad, and recently celebrated 19 years of INU with a special issue. Urbanistica Informazioni is the reference point of a territorial governance, and its editorial staff includes university professors, public administration technicians, and planners. Alongside its journal, INU Edizioni has a rich catalogue of volumes organized into editorial series, each with an international scientific committee. Among these, Academia is noteworthy with over 40 volumes dedicated to planning research, and Piani e Progetti series dedicated to the dissemination of experience and best practice. Regarding the themes of the World Urban Forum, we can mention the volume documenting European experience, affordable housing and community building in the period 2018-2023, based on a series of seminaries dedicated to the experience of France, the United Kingdom, Germany, Austria, and the Czech Republic.
Urbanistica is a peer-reviewed bilingual journal in Italian and English, published twice per year by the Italian National Institute of Urbanism, INU. It provides hard copy editions with an online version of recent issues. The journal was founded in 1932 as the INU official bulletin. Still, the first issue dates back to 1949, and now the latest release is number 171, and here is our latest issue. Urbanistica aims to strengthen the knowledge and encourage the cultural exchange on the transformation of cities and territories in Europe and beyond. The journal composes individual articles and thematic sessions edited by scholars, professionals, academics, and public officers, and critically illustrates planning practices and theories and policies in the Italian, European, and international context. It valorizes the visual culture of planning tools as a comprehensive part of the urban planning and urban design fields. We invite the submission of original contribution on the platform OGS of the Urbanistica Journal. And moreover, we warmly invite to read it and to subscribe to the journal and spread it in the international communities.